If you're in a situation where you are in a leadership role at a business or even in your own household, perhaps at school because you're in a leadership role there, what would you say free speech has to do with leadership? And is there a line that you have to be cognizant of if you are a leader and you know people are tuned in, they're listening to you, and that you have a position of power because you are a leader?
Yeah, because I share some of the science about it in the book, but it probably doesn't take a scientist to realize that people sometimes feel like they have to agree with what you say just because you're the leader, right? So if you want to share your viewpoint or just acknowledge the fact that you have a viewpoint without shutting down other people from their viewpoint or invalidating that other people can have other viewpoints, it can be helpful even just to recap those viewpoints, to just say like, okay, well, I personally feel ABC about this issue, but I know many of you feel XYZ about this issue. And I can understand we really do all have our different perspectives. So, whether you feel ABC or XYZ or, some other way altogether, my goal is for us to have viewpoint diversity here. We're not going to all think the same, and we're going to be richer for that if we can truly embrace the fact that we're going to think differently. So I think speaking specifically and respectfully acknowledging those viewpoints is can actually go a very long way, because I think a lot of times people in leadership positions don't even realize that they're promulgating their own viewpoint as if it's correct with a capital C. And so by taking that moment to acknowledge and just, quickly verbally summarize and acknowledge the other points of view in the room, you're doing yourself a big favor too as the leader, because I share some stories in the book about even just some big scientific disasters that have happened because the big head scientists in the room didn't make room for other people to share their viewpoints, and let's just say the project didn't work out. So we definitely want to make room for that.